Today, I will be just doing a few stuff, skin routines to my face to cure, to attempt to cure my depression right now. Um, I get into deep depression when I how do I say it? When I think about things that I can't do, when I think about how I limit myself, or if I say I can't do something specifically, that it causes me to get into depression. And right now, I'm feeling like that. It's one of them moments. I feel like I'm at the weight that I really want to be and that I could be at, because I don't want to say I'm not dedicated, but I am dedicated, but it's just, I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm like 6'1", 6'2", and I used to want to be 110 pounds, but then everybody told me that was, what's the word? Unreachable and unattainable. So they told me to just stop reaching for that goal. And honestly, now that I think about it, it kind of is, because like at 6'2", that's, people always call me anemic or bulimic. Before I even knew what those words were, I just wanted to be this perfect being. I really want to make it in my industry and in my field. And when I think about the, how do we say it, statistics of making it in this field, it really just gets me into a deep depression, because it's like, it makes me think like, am I good enough, or what will happen if I don't succeed? Like, what is my next option and what's my next chance? Really don't want to think of that, because that just makes me sad. It's like, why am I putting all this money and why am I putting all this effort, time, and dedication into something that's I'm not going to thrive in? So that's what I'm feeling right now. So right now I'm trying to cure that and all them negative thoughts by just doing a little skin routine. I always do a skin routine or hair routine to distract my mind and actually give me confidence and believe in myself, because it's hard sometimes. And another thing I'm talking about is just, I've been so focused on being perfect for my career, I never thought of developing a, I don't want to say a personality. I have a personality, but I never thought of anything else. I don't date people. It's just simply school, work, career, 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 school, work, career, career, career. It's like, I don't have time for people. I don't go out. Right after I get from school, I do homework, and then right after I finish homework, I go to the gym, and then by the time I come from the gym, it's maybe from 10 to 12 or 9, to 10, a 1 hour, 2 hour gym, and then I come back home, go to sleep, wake up and do the same thing. And even on the weekends, I really don't have time to go to the gym, because I'll be busy, I'll be in my studies. I'm currently practicing and having a deep study in Spanish. I'm pretty fluent, but it's just, I don't want that to be my primary language, but I want to be able to like teach somebody else. I want to know so much that I know it better than my first language, which is English. I just want to be really bilingual. So that's what I'm really studying for. Um, and growing up, let's just talk about a little story time. Growing up, I was just told I was so many things, and especially from the male figures. I wouldn't even say father figures, from the male figures in my life. It's just, I was just constantly, not even picked on, constantly targeted. And I'm a third. Like, my dad has my name, and then my grandfather had my name. So it was constant, constant, constant. Be like this, act like this. So growing up, I developed unconsciously, of course, unconsciously developed femininity. I know it's a word. I know I'm saying it, but I just really got more feminine to try to run from all of those problems and whatnot. Because, do I got my eyebrows a little bit? Let me not get that. Because, like, masculinity, growing up, masculinity, I always saw it as a bad thing because the men were not good examples. They were always drinking or, like, constantly causing strife and, ooh, I don't want to get too anxious. Like, just doing things, like, as a kid, it was scary. So, now that I'm older and I realize it's like, I am the way I am because of how the men were in my life. And honestly, I want to change my name to, ooh, hold up. Yeah, I want to change my name to Azure so I can kind of like show dominance over me and myself because I was always hiding behind a mask growing up, trying to be like the perfect son, the perfect human, the perfect everything. And now, it's still hard to this day. And I'm just breaking down those barriers to try to discover who I am and have a personality and like just stick up for myself and be myself. And now I'm trying to break free from all those feminine characteristics, I guess. But in a way, I kind of still think of femininity as a good thing because growing up, my mom, she was hardworking, she was smart, she was strong, she intelligent. And my dad, he was there. Although he was drunk, he was a dad. He was trying to show me like how to be a man, but I don't think that he showed me the right way. He lacked in a lot of places, but yeah, he was definitely there. But I just saw masculinity as such a terrible thing because not only like did I see masculinity as drinking and how they can have these personality changes as soon as they get a little cup, but I also saw it as like death because growing up, men in my family always died first. I got that uncle on my nana side. I got that uncle on my mom's side. Then I got, and he my great uncle, my nana's brother. Like, men just constantly died. And living, I done saw about three men in my family die, and one woman. So, and probably even more than that when I was young. But I'm talking about like recent, maybe 5 years. Yeah. So it was just the men all around just proved the bad picture in my life. So I'm subconsciously like begin to be more feminine to try to break free from all the limits and restraints that men set on me growing up. And just now am I like being aware and recognizing why I am the way that I am in the first place. And I'm just trying to start loving myself and being myself and just like loving things about myself. I hated my eyebrows, like I really hated myself for the longest. So now that I'm trying to take care of myself and show love, it's kind of hard coming out of that personality or attitude because I didn't like my hair. I permed when I first started growing my hair out, like sophomore year. I permed it, which was like a year ago. I had to do the big chopping, cut off all of the perm. My hair growing out pretty fast, actually really fast, because after, it wasn't a perm, it was a texturizer, but I texturized it. I had my curls, and then as it more grew out, I texturized it, but then I cut it all off last year. So my hair is growing at a rapid pace because I'm taking care of myself. But it's just like my gap. I didn't like my gap for the longest. And even like the media did not help my case. For example, Tyra Banks, I remember I was watching, back when I first like dreamt of being a model, I used to watch America's Next Top Model. Biggest mistake. Tyra Banks, she was talking about how models with gaps are like, this all you look at and no. And I was just like, that really kind of hurt because I'm like, dang, I got a gap. Why do I have to change myself to fit into social norms or whatever? So then Like even the color of my skin. I remember one episode she told this girl she was being too African, and I was just like, too what? And the thing is, the girl, she didn't even pick like the generic African look. She strayed away from it because she didn't want to get that response. Oh, you trying to be too African? But the entire bank still end up calling her like you're showing your African off, and I'm like, she didn't even pick the generic African attire, but you're saying that she's being too African. That was an eyebrow raise. Like, oh, let me not do that with this song. But yeah, it was definitely an eyebrow raise, and it was just like constantly things that I found to. Oh, I don't want to pull it off. Constantly things I found to hate myself for, and it's just even like my lips. I have big lips. Just now I'm getting to like them. My nose, wide broad nose. My eyebrows. My eyebrows is a funny case because like I don't have regular eyebrows. Right now they look a little messy, but when I actually like I don't shape them. I kind of just like let them form by themselves and mess with them. And I have like rhombus eyebrow, like a rhombus, but laying down. So it's like boom, boom, and then boom, boom. Yeah, like a rhombus. You see, it goes like boom, boom, and then under here it goes boom. And people talked about my eyebrows for the longest time about, oh, you should cut under there because luckily I have a natural arch in my eyebrow. Like you see, it goes boom, boom. But yeah, it's just things that I'm trying to protect myself and love myself because I am my biggest hater. I'm my biggest competition. Like, I have these acting and modeling competitions coming up with Barbizon in a month on the 1st and 2nd. The first is the workshop, and the second is the actual competition. And honestly, I'm gonna give you my thoughts about that. Going into it, this will be my second time going. The first time, I actually won a big prize. The biggest prize you can win is a scholarship, and I won that. I believe it was like about 3 or 5 people in all. I'm pretty sure like 3 or 5 that actually had the ability to win it, and I won it. I was like the third person. But it wasn't in order, but I wasn't expecting them to say my name. They was like, blah, 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 blah. James Lawrence. I'm like, whoa. It was honestly crazy to me because I just didn't believe in myself. And I remember thinking, let me tell you a thought. I'm thinking, oh, I don't have to listen. They're not going to call my name anyway. Then when I hear my name, it took a few seconds. I said, did they say my name? I saw asking around. They was like, yeah, they said you. And I said, did they really say my name? And I ran and I almost tripped over like a camera. Like the cords coming from the camera. Or was it the light? I think it was like, no, the speakers. It was like a tripod speaker thing, and I almost fell over it. I remember it was so embarrassing. But this time, I'm coming back and better because I'm just getting myself together. I'm learning to love myself and have confidence in myself. I always thought that boys would never win that competition because in modeling, it's a mostly female-dominated industry. One of the few female-dominated industry, might I add. But still, as a male, it made me nervous. And I knew a girl was going to win. And what ended up happening, a girl was going to win because it's like, males, they do get like casting and stuff, but not over a female who have the perfect body measurements, perfect height, perfect walk. If you put, for perspective, if you put a male with perfect everything and a female with perfect everything, best believe they're going to pick the female because the female dominates the female model industry. And I remember I was looking at something the other day and it was like, men get paid, the highest male model got paid 8 million, but then the highest female model got paid 96 million. And that just shows you the perspective of how the females dominate the industry, but I still want a place in the industry. So that's why I don't want to make my walk too masculine, but then I don't want it too feminine. I kind of want to make it vary. So if I do get like casted or something, I can cast it for like not only male model shows, but even I hear there's a few males and female model shows. Like I want to be casted for everything. So I'm so hard on myself because I just want to be the perfect person. So I'm beginning to take care of myself, my skin, my hair. I oil my eyebrows. People always told me I had long eyelashes. They're alright, but they tell me, oh, there you can really see them. They tell me that males, like, in the industry have to have, like, nice measurements. So I think my eyebrows and my eyelashes are pretty nice. I think my lips. And they say gaps make your face symmetrical. Honestly, the hardest thing to accept about myself is my hair. And because it's like, yeah, it's curly and stuff. And it's a little white because of conditioner, but it's still hard to accept because I feel like a person with straight hair is easy for them because they don't have to manage their hair really. Boom, boom, comb, and they ready. But me, I have to actually part, detangle, comb, and then part so it won't like tangle up again, and then undo it just to style it, and then it's just like it's a lot. But I'm learning to love myself, and one thing I can say I love about myself, and I actually got this compliment before when I first started growing my hair out. A girl, her name was Jada. No, was it Jada? It was Jada or Araya. They told me that they love how like the space between my hairline and my head is, and they love how now that I'm growing my hair out, my hairline ain't receding back. And that's one thing I can say that I do love about myself. But this is really what I'm doing. After this dries, I'm gonna like pause the video and insert a second clip after maybe me taking this off. So then after drying stuff, we gonna move on to my other routines to cheer me up and make me a little happy. This is what it looked like when not all of it is dry. So I gotta wait till all of it's dry. You can see like the yeah, you can see a little bit. It's almost dry. I use the blow dryer to speed up the process. Okay, so I can't say I got a little impatient. I got really impatient. Sitting here waiting for it to dry, so I just started pulling it off. Even though I knew it was still wet, because you can see it. And that part is still cold, like right here. This is always the parts that dry the slowest, but this is a mask. Yeah, put out the impurities, and stuff. So it did its job. So with the rest of this, just wipe it off. Now you don't want to come off. Come on now. Okay. I have a little acne going on right here. In this area, I hate it. But I'm starting to love myself and my skin. That has always been a problem spot for me. I don't know why. But it's actually healing because you really can't see. It's just a line of bumps. Crazy how it's a line. That's why I like showing this side of my face. Well, this is actually my favorite side because it looks the thinnest. But yeah, that's just how it is right now. Okay, so after I do that, I come with this. Yeah. Okay, so I have to run and get, oh, it's a little rusty. Both of the products that I use. So Pro Collagen Oxy- Oxygenating Night Cream. Elemis. That's what I use. And then I use, you already know, Peter Thomas Roth. And this is Vital E Age Defensive Cream Microbiome. So I get a little, I smack my teeth a lot. It's unknowingly just, I don't know. I don't even know where I picked that up from. It's just a thing I always do. So I get a little bit of this, and I just tap it. And I started with it. See, it just happens. See, it's I don't even know how to say it. So I got that. Now it's time for this Elemis. I feel like I'm saying the name so wrong. And you get a little bit of that. And I do it kind of in the same spot. And it's alright, because it's all going to blend in. Sometimes I blend it in my hand. But right now, I want to do everything on the camera. And these white marks, let me address this. This is when I was doing my hair earlier for work. When I was putting conditioner in my hair. And I needed to, like, spray it and comb it out and stretch it. I did it in this shirt because I wore this shirt to work because the store brand is red. So this is just what I just wear it because it's like who I'm trying to impress. Pick a struggle. You want your hair to look bad, or your shirt to look bad. So okay, I'll make sure to get under my eye because I'm gonna come back and put something over my under my eyes anyway. So yeah, to keep this entertaining, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite things. And to start off, I'll be talking about my favorite singer. My favorite singer is Selena Quintanilla. Selena Quintanilla is my favorite singer because I really like her lyrics and what she talks about. Her flow is really nice, but it's just really, like, she talks about love, she talks about heartbreak, she talks about, like, down-to-earth things, even though I've never been through love or heartbreak, and the way that she's, like, representing it and singing about it. I really love her. In a little short story, do you see how it's beginning to blend in? At first it was white, but now it's, like, blended in. That's what I love. So then, back to my short story. If you didn't know, I'm from... Somebody texted me, how you doing? It's not acai. So, I'm from California, if you didn't know, and I was on Venice Beach. And I just saw this pretty Hispanic girl, and I'm like, oh, she's so pretty, like, I really like her, I want to meet her. Come to find out, like, after I found out who Selena was, and I'm like, and good thing I took a picture. I'm like, this girl is really pretty. I really find her attractive, and I really want to meet her. Like, is she a famous person? Who is she? So then I took a picture, and I'm going to see if I post it. I might not post it because it might just take too long. This is just a really raw video. So you see how everything is blended in? Okay, so I see her, and I took a picture because I'm like, I find this lady really attractive, really nice. She's really beautiful, like, and I had a Motorola back then, so the quality might not be the best, but it is what it is, and I'm really just glad that I took it. And when I saw it, I was like, that's Selena. After I realized, like, who she was, that's Selena. So then I really fell in love with her. After I figured out who she was, I started listening to all of her music. Like, not one song you can name by Selena I don't know. Like, everybody know her generic easy ones. Como la Flor, Cobarte, El Chico del Apartamento 512. Like, easy ones like that and stuff. But I know all of them, like Contigo Quiero Estar, or like Donde quiere que estés. I want to be, or like wherever you are. I know like all of them. Todo de la música. I really am a super fan, and it even said it on my YouTube recaps. I listen to her like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I might just edit this video and show you what I say. So I listen to her. So that really just shows you how much love I have for her. And she's just my favorite artist. She's an amazing person. Like, I really, when I think about it, it makes me want to cry how she's not here. She's just the best. And she was just authentic. That's the best way I can describe her. Authentic, emotional, raw, down to earth. Very pretty, like on the inside. It's hard to find a person pretty on the inside and the outside, but she took that crown. The queen, La Reina de la Música de Tejano, the queen of Tejano music. And I don't want to put it too close to my eyes because I don't want to cry when I think about her. Because Yolanda just got out or something. Like, I really don't read too much on her because it makes me mad. But yes, the queen of Tejano music, Selena Quintanilla, is my favorite artist. It's going to say, well, I probably already exposed it, but my favorite state, or my favorite place to be is California. Born and raised in California. Currently in Texas. I want to move back to California because all of the acting and modeling opportunities are out there in Cali. And luckily, I'm very accustomed to Cali culture because I'm from Cali. Inglewood and Los Angeles to be exact. My favorite color is blue, hence my name, Azure Ice or Azure Frost. Can't decide which one. My favorite movie is Black Swan because I just resonate with it so much. Like, her strive for perfection is just so me. And I strive for perfection. That's why I am the way that I am right now, because my strive for perfection. In the end, she died though, but it was beautiful how she, like, reached peace and prosperity, and in death she found peace. So right now, I'm oiling my edges. So I do that, and then I just, boom. I gotta oil my edges. I always do. I guess that's how I keep my hairline nice. I always oil my edges. So let's skip past a little bit and show you what I do to keep myself busy and from like being a perfectionist. I have a skin routine. I have a nail routine. That's how I like the way my hands look. I think I could be a hair model because my hands is really, and my nails in particular, are really clean. And I always get compliments on how my hand look like I never worked a day in my life. And I really like I really enjoy compliments like that because you saying I look like I never worked a day in my life, even though I have, is really a compliment. Also, yeah, California is my favorite place. Let me see. Favorite artist, favorite color, blue, yes. My favorite, let's say my favorite webtoon is Sub-Zero. Like, I really love that webtoon, especially because blue and red are my top two favorite colors. Like, even though blue is my primary, like, first favorite color, I always end up wearing red. And look now, what you see, red is, I don't know, my favorite color blue, but somehow I'm constantly wearing red. I also wear blue and red a lot. And I would say my least favorite color is jade. I don't like green. Well, my brother named Jade. That's why I said jade specifically. But green specifically is my least favorite color. And another thing that I do is oil my eyebrows, keep that growth coming in. And then let me show you what I oiling my stuff with Miel. I don't know if you can see. Yes. Oh, I said Miel. I'm so used to, I use Miel for everything. I did have a Miel bottle, but this is Nifishi Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. So, what actually it is Miel in this. I got Miel, Camille Rose, Shea Moisture. I mix all of my oils. I have like 15 different oils I mix in here. And I put them all in big bottles and then I distribute them back to the little bottles so I can get like the goodness out of all of the bottles. So right now I'm putting a little bit more oil and I even oil my lashes to keep them looking nice, fresh. And I do the same thing with the other side. This is just my routine. But I feel like I bounce all over the place because I talk real fast and I keep trying to tell myself like slow down, slow down. So yeah, I have a teeth routine. I believe I might not be able to quote all of it right now, but I start off with like Colgate, and then I use Armstrong, then I end with Colgate. So the first Colgate is Colgate Total to really clean my teeth, and then I use Armstrong Advanced Whitening, and then I end with Colgate like Advanced Whitening. So that's my teeth routine. I'll wash my face with African black soap, or it's this other soap. I might have to put a picture. I can't really think of the name, but I know African black soap. But I seldomly wash my face with that because it's so strong, and it takes so long to like moisturize your face after it because it's just the potency is really strong. So then after I do my face, my teeth, I oil every morning. I try to oil my edges and then the back of my head. I'm not doing it right now because I don't want it dripping down my neck because I never can stop. When I get to oil in my head, my oil be dripping. But yes, my hair, I usually oil it. I over oil it. I mix my conditioner with my oil and I just spray it. And I like how it is, and it's just this little ponytail. I try not to sleep with a ponytail, especially if it's like tight. I always make my ponytails loose. Just oil my edges, eyebrows. My favorite, I already told you about my favorite movie being Black Swan. But my favorite animal is the pronghorn because it's like so fast. It perseveres. It's just one of the fastest land animals on earth. I already tell you my favorite food is nachos. My favorite models are Naomi Campbell and Shalom Harlow. Tyra Banks was trying to grow on me, but after that like stunt she pulled on the TV show, I like her as a model, probably not personality wise, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of my video. See, I always smack my teeth. I don't know, it's such a habit. That's pretty much the end of my video. I am feeling better about myself because I do think I look better like after I do all of these changes and stuff. Like my hair is tied up, my face is looking good, nice, radiant, shiny, my lips look nice, my teeth, I know my teeth is white. My eyelash, my eyebrows, my face, like everything is just to my liking. So this really uplifted me, and I feel like I'm gonna post this. Right now it's kind of like a personal thing, but I feel like I'm going to post it. And I just want to thank all of you for watching my videos, especially this one, because the caption gonna be like something around the edges of personal like growth, or what you said when you said to yourself, like something. It's gonna be something around that, but I really love the way that I look, and it made me feel better about myself. It made me have more confidence. I feel like the modeling industry is very competitive, and for me to be in it, I just need to be perfect, and I always just hold myself like too close to perfection because I'm always trying to attain it, and I just really need to learn how to let it go like Nina did and find peace and creative freedom. And slowly, day by day, I'm learning to do that. But for right now, I just want to be happy. But I will always want to thrive in my career. And I have to say this, my favorite like anime character is this from Akame ga Kill, Kamugi from Hunter x Hunter, and Shizuka Hyo from Vampire Knight. Maybe three of my favorite all-time anime. I don't know if it's like if they have ice powers or blue hair or blonde hair, I'm automatically drawn to them. Like, I don't know. Kamugi, I really liked her because she was innocent and like fearful, and I strive to be like that. And as if she like me and her twins, I strive to be like her. I even have a picture in front of me of her with her legs crossed. And who else did I say? Shizuka Hyo. I just felt like she was doing so wrong in Vampire Knight. That's why I really drew a liking to her, and she was like very attractive. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, I'm most likely ranting. I'm not really, when I post on YouTube, I post so I could keep a like journal on myself, not to get as many views. But if you did stay this long, I just want to thank you for following my journey as a future actor and a future model, and just you are why I'm doing it, and you are my day one. If you're watching this, you are my day one. Thank you and peace.